What is up, guys? It's Razor, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age for the PS4. In the previous episode, we left Barheim Passage and made our way back here to Rabanastre. And in this episode, we're going to go find Pinello. So we gotta head to Yugioh's shop. So let's go ahead and head on over there. Go ahead and put on 4 times speed. And get on over to Yugioh's shop. And as soon as we get there, there'll be a cutscene. As soon as you enter. I had to move my mic a little bit closer, my bad. Not sure if you heard me before. There was a cutscene right here at the beginning. Or right as you enter, I mean.
Vaughn, is it really you? I heard you got took off to Nalbina.
The Imperials will need more than a dungeon to stop me.
You broke out of a dungeon? Whoa!
Hey, try and keep it down, would ya? Pinello isn't around, is she? Out on a delivery, maybe?
Nope, haven't seen her all day. Not like her to up and skip out on work like that. Miguelo's not here either. He went running off somewhere a little while ago.
So much for my big welcome. I guess everybody's busy.
I got my hands full watching the shop, and old Dallin had something for me to do, but I can't get away.
Old Dallin, huh? Tell you what, I'll go see him for you.
Really?
Well, nothing better to do.
Alright, so now we need to head to Old Dallin. This place. To get to Lowtown, we gotta head to the South Gate. So let's head on over there. You can also enter Lowtown from the north and northern Rabanastre as well. But we're gonna enter from the south. Because Old Dallin's place is literally like right there. So it's better to enter from the South Gate. Faster anyway. If you're on the PS2 version, I always say this every time I go past that chest, but yeah, don't open that chest. On the PS2 version anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Old Dallin. Yeah, and about that chest back there for the PS2 version, I remember doing that though. I remember avoiding that chest every time I played through this game. I remember that. Been a long time, but I do remember that. Anyway, cutscene.
Well, well, look who we have here. Heard you were sent off to Nalbina.
And I got out of there as fast as I could. But it was all worth it, Dallin. Here, look at this.
My, quite a treasure you've got there.
Well, you know, I couldn't have done it without your help.
So, there is more to this gutter churl than first meets the eye. Vaughn, I've an errand, a simple favor to beg of you. I was going to ask that kites to go, but I should think that you ought to do. No, I think you're just the one. There's a fellow by the name of Azalas, and I need you to bring this sword to him.
That's a sword of the old order.
Speak my name when you arrive. That should be enough to get you in to see him. I've made a note on your map showing you where he can be found. Mind you, you are to deliver the sword to him personally.
I will. Hey, Dallin, do you think I could get you to do something for me? I need you to find out where Pinello is. I wanted to show her what I got from the palace, but I haven't been able to find her anywhere. Can you let me know if you hear anything?
You can just leave that to me.
Thanks, Dallin.
And so it is done. But will it be enough to remind him of what the Order once meant?
Alright, we got a Sword of the Order. And we gotta go talk to Azalus. Alright, so let's run on over there. Azalus is in northern... the northern part of Lowtown. So... see... yeah, he's to the southwest. And he's right over here in the corner. Right here. There'll be a cutscene as soon as you talk to him. Or there will be a cutscene soon, I mean. After the dialogue.
Then what do you make of Andor's proclamation? Are you suggesting they fooled even the Marquis?
What if a judge killed the king, not the captain? That would explain everything, wouldn't it?
In that case, the captain would be brother to a judge. How are we to trust such a man?
Huh?
Now there is the Bosch that I remember.
Then will you fight again at my side? His word alone convinces me of nothing.
I'd take his word over that of a mouthpiece Marquis.
Then you name Rex liar with him.
My brother was no liar!
Just the opposite. Rex was the witness they needed. They had to make it appear as if I killed the king. Rex bears no blame. The fates have willed it.
So this is Rex's brother. Your words may convince a child such as this, but they weigh far too lightly on the scales for my taste. Our paths will remain separate.
Do you not think Amalia worth saving?
I hold men's lives in my hands. I must see foes in every shadow. The night we moved against Vayne, he knew. I will not chance such disadvantage again. I must treat you as I would Andor, as I would treat any abettor of the Empire.
Then what will you do? Hold me here in chains? Some things never change, do they?
Listen to me, Bosch. Your cage may have no bars, but it is a cage. The eyes of the Resistance watch unblinking.
Let them watch. I know something of cages.
That's right. Amalia's in the Resistance.
Then you know her.
Sorta. We met just before we got sent to Nalbina. I've known nicer people.
Our paths keep crossing, yours and mine. It's more than coincidence.
It's annoying.
I'm sorry. Allow me one last annoyance, a favor to ask. I want you to take me to Balthier. Even caged birds need wings.
This makes us even.
Even?
For Nalbina. We couldn't have done it without you.
Boss joins the party, alright. My favorite character in the game. So he starts out with a lot of license points because he's been accumulating a lot while he's been out of the party. Well, he hasn't even been in the party, should I say. But anyway, I plan on making him a foe breaker and a bushi. But I'm first going to make him a foe breaker. Sorry about that. Where's foe breaker at? Here it is. Let's go ahead and make him a foe breaker. So foe breakers wield axes and hammers. And they also have wither as well. That's their special technique anyway. Alright, so foe breaker. He's going to be breaking some foes, guys. Anyway, foe breakers. You want to move them down this way because look at all these battle wars, and then all these HP nodes and all that good stuff. Let's go. I do want to get him that though, at least. It's only 5 points anyway. I do want to give him the battle harness as well because I probably will equip that on him. I mentioned it in the previous episodes, but the battle harness not only does it increase your strength, but it also gives you a chance to counterattack. So it is very good. As a matter of fact, I'll have it equipped for a fairly long time. Another battle lore. And there's even more of them as well. That's ridiculous. Look at all these battle lores. Like, that's insane. How many did we get here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then there's still more over here. So yeah, foe breakers are the masters of physical damage. And plus they wield axes, which are very powerful as well. And I'll go over more details about axes later because you can't. I don't think you can get an axe at this point in the game. You might be able to. We'll go check out the shops and see if they have one, but I don't think they do. I'm pretty sure you can't get an axe until later. But we'll see. Matter of fact, let's go check out the shops right now and see if we can buy one. Oh, cutscene.
A lot of kids lost their parents in the war. Mine had already died before that. The plague took them both.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
It's okay. It's been 5 years now. After that, I lived with my friend Pinello and her family. Then the war came.
I am sorry.
You don't have to keep apologizing. Really, it's all right. I know it wasn't your fault. I see that now. You didn't kill my brother. It was the Empire. My brother trusted you. And he was right.
Sorry about that again. Yeah, I recently just got done eating not long ago, so that's why I'm a little bit choked up or whatever. So I apologize for that. Let's see. Oh yeah, you could buy a hammer. I already have one actually. I'm going to equip that. Oh, and I have a hand axe too. Something to keep in mind about axes and hammers. Or I'm not really sure if it's hammers, but I do know if axes 1 second, hold on. For axes, the damage is random. Well, kind of. It's sometimes it'll do a lot of damage and sometimes it won't. That's just how axes work in this game. The best thing I could relate it to is Quintus Forks. If you've ever played Final Fantasy IX. You know how Quintus sometimes does like very low damage, and then other times Quintus will do a lot of damage? That's the same thing with axes. So, figured that's the best way I could explain it. Just like sometimes they do a lot of damage, sometimes they do a low amount of damage. Anyway, there's another hunt we can accept. And as soon as we get our party back together, I'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and go hunt down the Flowering Cactoid. We gotta go upstairs to get our party back though. Cutscene time.
As I said, a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? What I am understanding is it took Pinello because of you.
What? What about Pinello?
Oh, Vaughn. They've taken Pinello. And there was a note for this Balthier. Come to the Museum of Mines, it said.
It's Begamnon. He was in Albina.
If anything were to happen to that sweet child, why, I've her parents' memory to consider. You're going to go to her aid, and that's that. That's what you Sky Pirates do, isn't it?
I don't respond well to orders. You do know that the Imperial fleet is massing at Bujeba?
Fine, then I'll go. You at least have an airship, don't you? Just get me there and I'll find Pinello myself.
I'll join you.
Huh?
I have some business there as well.
An audience with the Marquis, by chance?
Balthier, just take us, and this is yours.
The guards are toying with us.
Make yourselves ready. We leave soon.
Right.
Alright, so we get Balthier and Fran back. Alright. Alright, so we have to head to the aerodrome. But we're not going to do that right now. We're going to go take on the Flowering Cactoid. So we already accepted the hunt, so we can just head right to the person who we have to go talk to. And the person we have to go talk to is in the Esther Sand. Yeah, I know at the beginning of the game I called it Easter Sands. I don't know why I always did that. But it's actually Esther Sand. Anyway, we gotta put Balthier in my party. There we go. So something I want to do. I want to go to Gambits here. I already have it. Okay, never mind. There we go. I guess I'll control Balthier for now. I do want to fight all these enemies around here because we could use the job points. And we could use the money as well. You don't have to fight these enemies if you don't want to, but I do recommend it. You need a ridiculous amount of a ridiculous amount of license points in order to complete the board. No, I don't want to use quickening. Wow. And plus you need a ridiculous amount of money in order to buy some of the stuff in this game as well, so getting all the loot you can will be very helpful. Anyway, the person we get the hunt from is this person right here. Dantro. Yeah, there's cactites over there, or cactoids, whatever they are. Oh, look up there. One of them's got a flower on its head. That's the Flowering Cactoid. And that thing can actually be pretty dangerous because it has 1,000 needles. Oh, which will pretty much one-shot you. Flowering Cactoid. The hunt begins. And then we have to bring back its flower. Oh, which happens automatically anyway. Like you automatically get the flower whenever you defeat it. Okay, I want to give Vaughn an extra license point. Or another Gambit point, I mean. Or Gambit slot. And I want to give him the Baldier treatment as well. Steel. Foe. Let's see. Where's it at? HP is equal to 100%. There we go. So now Vaughn will steal as well. Do not put all 3 characters on steel. Because then you'll keep stealing over and over again. And you'll never be able to do any damage. Anyway, this cactoid likes to flee. So it's sometimes better to clear out the area before you take it on. But it's right there, as you can tell. Let's go ahead and take it out. Alright, it's time for the Flowering Cactoid hunt. There it is right over there, as you can tell. It's right here on the map in the Yardang Labyrinth in the Dalmasca Ester Sands. Let's take it out. Make sure to steal from it. Wait, did I steal from it or not? Okay, there we go. We want to take out the cactoid first. This thing's a little bit difficult, so might take a while to take it down. Don't underestimate it. And it has 1,000 needles as well. So if it uses 1,000 needles, it'll automatically kill one of your characters. It also likes to flee as well, as you can tell. So try to keep an eye on it so it doesn't get too far away. You also want to take out the enemies that are attacking you as well. I need to remove that blind from Ball the Ear. Let's see, where did it go? I know it went this way, right? There it is. Yeah, and as you can tell, it's already healed up. Yeah, it's probably better to take out that wolf anyway. There we go. Yeah, it can use potions on itself. You could just use a quickening on it if you're having a lot of trouble. But when one of your characters dies to 1,000 needles, use a Phoenix down on him. Flowering Cactoid. Vanquished. And it canceled my Phoenix down. Yeah, fairly easy hunt. Just beware of that 1,000 needle attack. Other than that, you shouldn't really have much of a trouble. You shouldn't really have much trouble with it. And I was level 11 and Bosch was 13. Just so you know. Alright, so now let's report back to Dantro. Actually, let's see if we can spawn this rare monster that sometimes spawns over here. We gotta kill this cactoid. Sometimes it'll spawn. It didn't though. But sometimes it will. It's a pretty rare spawn. We'll come back later and take it out. Maybe in the next episode we'll take it out. Anyway, let's go ahead and give Dantro the flower. Alright. And then it gives you another side quest as well. So we have to go take that flower that we got, and we need to go to the south bank of the Nibra and give it to his wife. That didn't come out. That did not come out right. Give the flower to his wife. There we go. Wow. Give it to his wife. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna go and end the video here. In the next episode, we're gonna give the flower to his wife and start that side quest. So I thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. And later.